So I was watching Superman recently, and that movie's kind of unrealistic. And I don't mean that he can shoot lasers out of his eyes and fly. Like, I get that. I could see that happening in real life. There's that one famous scene in Superman. That it's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's Superman scene. You realize for that scene to work, there has to be a guy who's walking around New York, looks up into the sky and sees what he thinks is a bird, and still feels the need to share that with everyone around him. Like, what if he had been right? It's a bird! Yes. Good call. And during commercial break, an advertisement came on. It was an anti-smoking ad. It said, 1 cigarette takes 10 minutes off of your life. Yeah, I thought that was incredible. Because I've only had 1 cigarette, and now I'm going to die 10 minutes before I hang myself. Those things are magic. So if you haven't been able to tell, I watch a lot of television. In fact, I always felt really guilty about how much TV I watch. So I just decided to remove that from my life, which was one of the best decisions I could have made. Because once I removed all that guilt from my life, I had way more time for TV. Me and my girlfriend get in a lot of fights, but I'm a lot stronger, so I usually win. She always asks these really stupid questions. Like recently she was like, all right, if you could choose any way to die, what would it be? Why? It's like, just what would it be if you could choose any way? I don't want to die. So yeah, but if you had to choose, what would it be? Peacefully, in my sleep from old age. That doesn't count. Pick a different one. Peacefully, in my sleep from middle age. No. You gotta be more creative, like mine. I would choose drowning. Like, drowning? That sounds horrible. No, I heard it's a really peaceful way to die. From who? Sorry, but anyone who can tell you what drowning's like is no longer a valid source of information. Alright, Mr. Smarty Pants, you pick a better way. Like, alright, fine. I want to be walking along the road, and then all of a sudden, a giant dragon swoops out of the sky and says, I need your help to save the world. Hop on my back, let's do this, cowboy. So I saddle up and we take off. And as we're flying, people on the ground look up and say, who is that man riding on the dragon? You go, that's John Michael Cronin going to save the world. That's who that is. Some other guy yells, it's a bird! Then he takes me to the top of a very tall volcano where Justin Bieber is standing at the edge. And the only way to save the world is if I push him in, so I do it. For the world. And then to reward me for saving the world, the dragon gives me a large chest full of treasure. But the treasure is cursed, so I die 60 years later in my sleep from old age. Thank you guys very much. You guys have been